of the quarterfinals in the SkyExchange.net CBFS T10 Season 2, powered by FanCode. Well, the third quarterfinal is between Colatta Chocolates and 7 Districts. We have with us Mr. Tahseen Javed, the match referee. We have the man spinning the coin for Colatta in Shamshu, and of course the man who will be doing the calling duties for 7 Districts, Almas. Shamshu to spin, Almas to call. Heads is the call.
It is tails.
It's a tail. So, won the toss. What would you like to do?
We'll bowl first.
Any thought behind that?
Because of the wicket is little bit wide and we need to plan. So we will bowl first.
And what do you think is a good total that you can chase down on this wicket?
We need to restrict below 80. We are planning to below 80.
And any changes in your side?
Sultan Ahmad is coming and Shind also coming.
Good luck for the game.
Thank you.
पहले आप बैटिंग करेंगे, चलेगा? क्या सोचा था आपने?
कोई मुश्किल नहीं है, विकेट अच्छा है, इसमें कोई इतना ख़ास वो नहीं है, अल्लाह ताला बेहतर करेगा। और T10 गेम है तो ऑब्वियसली इतना कोई इफेक्ट नहीं करता पहले बारी दूसरी बारी, और वैसे भी हमारी बॉलिंग ज़रा अच्छी है तो इंशाल्लाह हम जितना भी करेंगे ऑब्वियसली माइंड में तो ये है कि 120 प्लस जाएँ, तो जितना भी होगा इंशाल्लाह होप्स हम उसे डिफेंड करेंगे और इंशाल्लाह हमारी बॉलिंग इस काबिल है कि हम उसको डिफेंड कर सकें इंशाल्लाह।
और टीम कैसी लग रही है? आज सब फिट है या कोई चेंजेस है टीम में?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सारी टीम फिट है। एक चेंज है, शकूर भाई नहीं खेल रहे, उनकी जगह ऐड किया हमने एक प्लेयर को, तो इंशाल्लाह फाइट करेंगे और इंशाल्लाह अब तो डू एंड डाई सिचुएशन है, कुछ और एक्सपेक्ट कर नहीं सकते, तो इंशाल्लाह विनिंग के लिए जाएंगे, अल्लाह ताला बेहतर करेगा बाकी।
जी, गुड लक फॉर द गेम।
थैंक यू।
So that's the news from the centre. The captain of Colatta Chocolates has won the toss and he is elected to bowl first. So that's what the captain deciding there. Colatta Chocolates electing to bowl first. 7 Districts will come out to bat first. Haider Ali, Farman Ali, Shahzad Ali, Mohammad Zamir, Mohammad Haider, Rais Ahmed, Lahiru Sandurwan, Abdul Ghaffar, Hafiz Almas. He was there for the toss. Shahid Nawaz, Mohammad Mohsin. As far as Colatta Chocolates are concerned, Ranjit Mani, Vishnu Ramesh, Akhil Das, Gopan Gopakumar, Hari Prashant, Intizar Ali, Junaid Samshuddin, Lakshman Sri Kumar, Manpreet Singh, Sultan Ahmed and Shino George. These are the lines up getting ready for the match to begin. We are also waiting for the match to begin. We'll dive into a short break. When we come back, we'll have live action. Yes, welcome back. Time for live action to begin. The players have just huddled up and walking into the middle. It's the quarterfinals, the last few days of cricket before we take a bit of a break for the other tournaments to come in. Of course, the ILT20 will be coming to the UAE, and it's going to be good fun. Alongside me is Mr. Mazhar Khan. He would definitely love to say something about those tournaments and how that is going to help UAE as well.
Well, thank you, Nishant. It's good to be back. And yes, you're right. Once we finish this tournament, we are getting into the ILT20, where 8 games have been scheduled here at Sharjah Stadium. So it'll be a nice way to take off with our UAE League here in Sharjah, Dubai, and Abu Dhabi. And it'll be interesting with so many good players participating. And that will be a focal point for the months of January, February here with us.
So it's going to be Gopa to start proceedings here. And he is someone who is not going to make it easy for the batsman to really go for the shots.
I think he's done well, always been accurate and quite consistent, I would say. And it'll be a challenge for 7 districts to pile up a good target for the Colatta chocolates. It will be interesting to see how this quarterfinals pans up.
Yesterday, Future Mattress came up with a very disappointing performance.
Yes, I saw the score and it was just, I don't know who did well for the winning side, but just a 39 or 36 all down is a shocker.
Yes, and that too, of course, the fact that both teams were full strength because the T10 tournament got over.
So all the stars were back and, yeah, it happens. Probably some of them must have done well there and must have produced a good show here in Sharjah.
Wasim did well.
I think Wasim did extremely well in the T10 tournament in Abu Dhabi. And some of the boys, we should be proud of them that, they did exceedingly well with some international players alongside with them.
Yeah, Usman Khan did exceedingly well as well. Lahiru Sandarawan taking strike here. And, quite a few got limited opportunities. Somebody like Taimur got just 1 game, picked up 4 wickets in that. And Sandarawan has taken the aerial route here. He's managed to clear the infield, but it's a long boundary. Hari Prashant giving it the chase. He'll come back for 3.
Good start for 7 districts. And well picked up over the fielder's head. And
he was backing away to go inside out. But Gopa doing well to follow him. The ball hitting the pads.
Colatta Chocolates won the toss and have chose to bowl. And 7 districts are up there with Mohsen and Lahiru. This one from Gopa tries to hit it, but straight to the fielder.
Silent start here for 7 districts.
Oh, that's well bowled, but just wraps outside the off stump. He wanted to hit it on the onside, but misses the line completely. Wraps on the pads, no run.
Backs away, goes over cover. This is what he had been trying to do. This time the results are produced. It's one bounce into the fence, first boundary of the innings, 10 without loss after the first over.
We are back again. 7 Disticts are 10 for no loss at the end of the first over, with Lahiru on 3 and Mohsin on 6. Sultan Ahmed is the bowler from the Quater end. And this one, first ball is bowled him. Straight delivery. That's clean bowled.
Yes, Lahiru there looking to go for that big shot. Nowhere close to the line of the ball. And completely missing it. He's cleaned up for 3 of 3. First wicket down now for 7 Disticts. So Rais is walking into the middle now. Comes into bat at number 3, is batted at almost every number.
Sultan gets ready for the second time in the over after getting a wicket in the first delivery. A dot ball.
Yes, Gopa bowled a good over, but a boundary of the last ball, making it a 10-run over. And again, looks to go inside out off the outside edge. The ball flying away. It's a boundary and a lucky one.
Takes the outer edge. No fielder there. The third man tries to chase it, but a boundary for Rais to start off his inning. As Sultan gets ready again. This one is played in the mid-on region for a single. 7 Disticts are gradually moving on with their score. Though they have lost a wicket.
Shuffles across and slog sweeps. That's gone the distance.
That's a wonderful shot. Picked it up well, just moved away on the offside and connected beautifully. And made sure that, it goes over the fence. A good shot by Mohsin. And 7 Disticts are now 21 for 1. The last delivery coming up from Sultan. Nicely picked up by Mohsin. He knew that what he was doing. And this one again plays it through the covers. Lovely shot off the back foot. Another boundary. A beautiful flowing shot, a lovely drive. Make sure that, you know, he beats the cover and extra cover. So another boundary to end the over as 7 Disticts are 25 for 1 after 2 overs. Colatta Chocolates 25 for 1 at the end of 2 overs. Sorry, 7 Disticts are 25 for 1 after the end of 2 overs. With Mohsin on 16 and Rais on 5. As Manpreet gets ready from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. And this one, Rais tries to hit it hard, but just goes past the bowler for a single.
Looks like they've taken the power play as well here. So Mohsin will be on strike. He's batting on 16 of 6. Good looking 6 there and a lovely boundary in the previous over. And he has picked it up brilliantly. On the full to the fielder in the deep, just a single.
That was a good shot, but unfortunately, there was a fielder right there. So Manpreet has bowled 2 deliveries and so far has just given away a couple of runs in this third power play.
Rice batting on 6 of 4. Got a boundary, streaky one. And here is another top edge. It's gone up in the air. Fielder under it and taken.
That's a lovely catch. Came underneath and then picked it up very well. Came through the lights, but all eyes on the ball. A lovely catch. So Manpreet strikes. 7 Disticts lose their second wicket on 27.
Yes, Rais not quite managing to get things right. Top edge going straight up. And simple catch taken out for 6 of 5. 27 for 2, 7 Disticts. So Manpreet striking in his first over. And that brings Shahzad Ali into the middle. He can hit the ball hard.
With these bats, Nishant, anyone can hit it hard. You know, such lovely bats these days that, you know, it's a luxury, you know, in these days to have such wonderful bats. The ball really travels. Manpreet gets ready now. In and bowls. Very well fielded. Try to flicks it on the onside into the fine leg region. Well stopped. A boundary saved, I would say. Just a couple of runs there for Shehzad to start off his inning.
Yes, couple of runs. That was timed very well. And that is why it became such a good save, really. That's blasted, but straight to the fielder.
Very well fielded. .29 for 2, 7 Disticts. As Manpreet goes back on his bowling mark, bowling the last ball of his first over, has already picked up 1 wicket.
Short ball looks to pull. Doesn't time it. On the full to the fielder there. Just a single. And that will be the end of over number 3. Just the 5 runs of it. It's 30 for 2. Shehzad will be on strike, and yes, Intezar has been brought into the attack. Power play is done. Good time for the classical off spinner to come in.
That's very well kept on the onside. You know, wicket-keeping becomes so easy, Nishant, once you have your foot movement. You know, he came in line with the ball and on the onside, so it becomes easier to gather.
And it becomes particularly difficult to keep on the leg side, down the leg side, because the batsman does produce a blind spot.
That's right, yes. This is all anticipation. Keeping is all anticipation, I would say. That sometimes, you know, this time has been hit hard. And there's a fielder there. It's out. Shehzad departs. Intezar picks up a wicket. Shehzad wanted to hit it hard in the cow corner region. There was a fielder there. And tossed up and straight into the hands of the fielder. Another wicket goes. Shehzad departs. 7 Disticts are now 30 for the loss of 3 wickets. Shehzad Ali caught Gopa, bowled Intezar for 3.
It was a poor shot indeed. He just shuffled across a long way and then decided to take the longer boundary. It's 30 for 3 in the 4th over then.
Nafis Almas is the new batsman. And he will be facing Intezar, who has just picked up a wicket. And this one, first ball, lucky, just tries to hit it hard, takes the leading edge, and falls into the no man's land in the mid-off side.
Very lucky. Almost. Had it gone a slightly higher, then it would have been probably taken by the bowler himself.
That's true. Next one in. Wraps him on the pad. Goes on the onside. Leg by. Good spell by Intizar so far.
Very good spell this indeed. Just 1 run conceded. And he's picked up a wicket as well. Hafiz Almas on strike. Not quite timing the pull there. And that might just help him come back for 2. Good running between the wickets. 4 overs bowled. It's 34 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Ranjit Mani will be coming in from the Sharjah Sharjah Cricket Stadium end, and he will be bowling to Mohsin, who's batting on 17 of 8 deliveries. 7 Districts are in trouble, lost already 3 wickets, and this one beautifully bowled. It came in sharply by Ranjit.
Just a little bit of extra bounce there for Ranjit Mani. Oh, a little bit of movement. That was a slow cutter that he bowled. There was a bit of kick there. Again, no timing on that shot. Of the toe end, single taken.
Mohsin is on 18 now. 7 Districts are 35 for 3 in their 5th over. They have to accelerate to put up a good show. This one very well bowled again. Ranjit is trying to bring the ball in. And Almas, the new batsman, is trying to hit the ball hard. Probably that's the reason why he's unable to connect properly.
Is that was the problem with all the batsmen of Future Mattress yesterday as well. We're trying to hit the ball too hard.
A single on the onside. Ranjit Mani going back to his bowling mark. Five men on the onside, 4 on the off. This one is picked well. Slow delivery, a flighted one, and he's punished. Mohsin uses his nice pickup. Beautiful shot into the square leg over the tent, for a wonderful 6.
Yes, lovely shot there from Mohsin, who's on 24 of 11 deliveries. This is pretty good batting from him. I think he has probably understood that the pitch is a little slow. So what he's doing here is he's waiting.
That was a wonderful pickup. Ball is being replaced now.
So yes, time for the replacement to come in then. And it's a 7 districts player helping with the box of balls.
That was hit hard by Mohsin, and onto the road it went, past the scoreboard. A great shot, a lovely 6. I think they wanted to get this scoreboard moving. They're now 42 for the loss of 3 wickets. Ranjit is just waiting to complete his first over. He's already bowled 5 deliveries, given 8 runs so far. As Mohsin once again gets ready. Oh, beautifully struck hard, but straight to the fielder in the mid-on region for a single. Seven to 6 at the end of 5, 43 for the loss of 3 wickets. Intizar continues from the Quater end. I would like to welcome Mudassar to the com box.
Very good evening to you and good evening to all the viewers. Mohsin batting beautifully and quick between the wickets. Almas and Mohsin this time. Couple of runs has been added to losing couple of wickets cheaply. A partnership building between Almas and Mohsin.
Intizar picked up a wicket in his earlier over, just been very economical, just given away 5 runs so far. A decent off-spin bowler. Tucked away on the onside. They take 1, they think of second, but it's not there. Well picked up in the backward square leg region.
The third quarter final of S10 League being played between Colatta Chocolates and 7 Disticts, winning the toss and opting to bowl first. This time high in the air and a well-judged catch taken by Hari Prashant. Once again it's Intizar Ali getting a breakthrough, walks back Hafiz Almas.
Tried to hit it hard, didn't connect it properly, but Hafiz Almas took a wonderful catch, full of confidence. He had to just stay there and grab it. So Hafiz Almas departs for 4, caught Hari Prasad, bowl Intizar, as 7 Disticts are now 46 for the loss of 4 wickets. Abdul Ghaffar is the new batsman, and he will be facing Intizar, who has picked up a couple of wickets, giving away just 6 runs, as 7 Disticts are 46 for 4 in their 6th over. Very well bowled. And equally well played by Abdul Ghaffar for a single.
So far, 7 runs and 2 wickets to his name, bowling brilliantly in this knockout match. Intizar Ali, he was the pick of the bowlers for Colatta Chocolates. Mohsin, a new recruit in this team, scoring bulk of the runs.
Batted well so far, and this one tucks it away into the backward square leg region for a single. Full marks to Intizar. Brilliant couple of overs. This is the last delivery coming up out of his quarter of 2, and given away just 8 runs. It'll be hit hard, beautifully struck for a boundary by Abdul. Just went back and rocked back and hit through the cover region. A lovely shot. A boundary to end the over. And 7-6 are now 52 for the loss of 4 wickets. Gopa coming in for his second over, and this one is hit hard into the backward square leg region. They take one, they get back for the second. Mohsin moving well, 31 of 16. Yes, 7 Disticts are now 54 for the loss of 4 wickets. Gopa into his second over.
Brilliant delivery, no room and width offer this time by Gopa Kumar. Just a single. And, it's not a complete pure batting track, I believe. It's also helping the bowlers, so anything around 9,500 would be a good target.
Yes, I agree. What I saw a few days back, Mudassar, that Sheen is not there, and probably the ball is not coming as quickly as one expected, and so maybe you're right. A score of 90 could be a par score here. A dot ball, well bowled by Gopa.
This time lofted over, extra cover, and with that 6, score moves to 61, and let's head down to the sideline where Nishant is with one of our guests.
Right then, here we are with Haider Ali, of course, 7 with him, and just speak with respect to what's and what happens. सबसे पहले ये जिस तरह से बैक तो किस चीज से मतलब कैसा क्या एफर्ट डालती है 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सकता हूँ क्योंकि सिर्फ हमें क्रिकेट खिलाते हैं, मतलब इसमें हमें सपोर्ट करते हैं उनका एक मतलब बना है, इंशाल्लाह हम उनके विजन को लेके चल रहे हैं और इंशाल्लाह बेस्ट जो हमारा मतलब एज ए क्रिकेटर जो हम कर सकते हैं अपनी टीम के लिए. दिस इज़ नॉट आवर टीम, बेसिकली दिस इज़ आवर फैमिली. सो एक बंदा जो अपनी फैमिली के लिए जो स्पेशल कर सकता
ये तो आपकी ग्रोथ काफ़ी अच्छी रही है 50 ओवर फॉर्मेट से लेके फिर 20 ओवर्स में फिर 10 ओवर्स में. तो क्या प्लानिंग रहती है टीम की जैसे ही फॉर्मेट चेंज होता है? और आपने हमेशा ये बोला है कि 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स कम ओवर्स के फॉर्मेट में ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल है, तो आगे क्या प्लानिंग है कि आगे ओवर्स बड़े लंबे मैचेस में किस तरह से अपने आप को बेहतर करना चाहेंगे?
है हमें. हमें उसके अलावा जो भी रिक्वायरमेंट होती है हमें.
तो प्रैक्टिस वगैरह क्रिकेट तो इतनी खेलते हैं आप लोग, बट जब क्रिकेट नहीं हो तो किस तरह से प्रैक्टिसेस होती है, प्रैक्टिस सेशंस कैसे होते हैं और वहाँ पे कैसे अपने आप को मोटिवेट करते हैं?
प्रॉपर अपना सेशन करते हैं प्रॉपर. हमारा जैसे एक एज ए प्रोफेशनल टीम होती है वैसे हमें जिम प्रोवाइड किया गया है, पूल प्रोवाइड किया गया है, प्रॉपर नेट्स प्रोवाइड किए गए. तो जब हमारे मैचेस नहीं होते तो प्रॉपर हम पूरी टीम जो है वो नेट्स पे जाते हैं और अपने आप को मेंटली भी प्रिपेयर करते हैं और फिजिकली भी प्रिपेयर करते हैं.
तो आज के मैच की अभी थोड़ी बात करते हैं. थोड़ा स्टार्ट थोड़ा इतना अच्छा नहीं रहा है. क्या लगता है आपको यहाँ से 100 तक पहुँचना पॉसिबल होगा?
बिल्कुल मोहसिन खेल रहे हैं और गफ़ार भी खेल रहे हैं. होप फॉर द बेस्ट. और थोड़ा सा पिच स्लाइटली जो है वो डिफ़िकल्ट था क्योंकि बॉल थोड़ा सा ग्रिप हो रहा है फास्ट बॉलर का भी और स्पिनर का भी. तो इस पिच पे इंशाल्लाह अगर हम 80 टू 85 90 रन्स बनाते हैं तो वी हैव अ वेरी गुड बॉलिंग साइड और इंशाल्लाह हम मैच जीतेंगे.
पिच देखकर आपको काफ़ी खुशी हो रही होगी, आपको काफ़ी मदद मिलेगी पिच से.
ऑफ कोर्स एज अ स्पिनर जब इस तरह का पिच आता है तो एक फील तो आती है कि भाई आज अपनी टीम को वन साइडेड जो है अकेले ने मैच जितवाना. तो वो मैं हमेशा कोशिश करता हूँ कि जितना अपनी टीम के लिए बेस्ट टू बेस्ट इंडिविजुअल खुद कर सकूँ वो मैं करने की पूरी कोशिश करता हूँ. और इंशाल्लाह आज भी आप देखेंगे इंशाल्लाह अकेला मैं करूँगा अपनी टीम के लिए.
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट. अभी आपका परफॉर्मेंस देखना बाकी है और होपफुली अच्छा रहे खेल.
थैंक यू. अस्सलाम.
Right, and that was Haider Ali, the captain of 7 Districts. It's back to the commentary box.
Thank you, Nishant, for that interview. And 7 Districts are 68 for the loss of 4 wickets. Mohsen playing well. He's on 38 now of 18 deliveries, with Ranjit in his second over. Will be bowling from the Quater end. A short pitch delivery, a slow one, well bowled, Ranjit. And Mohsen tried to hit it hard, but then the ball came slow. A leg bye given.
Ranjit Mani bowling brilliantly once again in this tournament, foxing the batters with his slow deliveries. This time coming down the track and dancing on the beats of Ranjit Mani here, Abdul Ghaffar, unable to put the bat on the ball.
This was again pitched outside the off stump. A short shade, the shade shorter rather. Very well bowled again. A wide delivery given.
Good thinking by Mohsin. It was far from the wicket keeper and a slow delivery. he went for that single. So a couple of runs has been added. So far, a good over. No boundary has been conceded by Ranjit Mani. Looking for that odd boundary here. Mohsin, couple of more deliveries to go. 73 for 4. This time connects, played towards a long on. Quick between the wickets. Abdul Ghaffar and Mohsin.
Good running between the wickets for a couple of runs. Mohsin is trying his best to make sure that there is a flow of runs, but equally good bowling by Colatta Chocolate's bowlers. Ranjit Mani just into his last delivery of the second over, so far given just 15 runs. Again, brilliantly bowled, and there's a run up. Oh. So, unfortunately, there was could have been a run out, but the ball hit the batsman's bat, and I don't. So end of the over.
I think they are checking for that obstruction of the field.
Yes, you're right, Madassar. Probably the umpires are just discussing if there was a purposeful obstruction.
I don't think so. He wantedly, he just deviated this ball. He did not change his line here, the batter. This one.
So good decision by the third umpire. Play continues. Eight overs gone. It's 75 for 4. 7 districts. The last delivery of the last over. There was an appeal, but I think it was decided by the third umpire. It was not a deliberate, coming in way of the delivery. So 7 districts are 75 for 4 with Mohsin on 40 and Abdul on 12. Sultan Ahmed is the bowler coming in, who has just come back from the Abu Dhabi T10 and has been part of the winning team, Deccan Gladiators.
We do have, on my left side I have CricInfo with me. So much of knowledge and keeping an eye on every domestic player. This time Abdul Ghaffar goes straight into the stands. A maximum welcomes Sultan. Stand and deliver this time.
He welcomes Sultan from Abu Dhabi. That's a beautiful shot. Very well picked up. And Abdul made sure that he plays straight into the side screen as 7 districts move on to 81 for 4. Another 11 deliveries left. They need to score as many runs as possible here.
This time played in the vacant area between deep square leg and mid-wicket. Couple of runs has been added. So far a good over, 2 deliveries, 8 runs, changing the gear. Moved to 20 of just 10 deliveries, Abdul Ghaffar.
That was a slower delivery, and Abdul Ghaffar did well to wait and then play his shot into the mid-wicket region. Sultan again, this time good stumping. The keeper is confident. Yes, he's... We have to wait for the third umpire to give a decision.
And he has been given out, and a good glove work by Vishnu, and a quicker delivery on the off stump. Smart and clever piece of bowling by Sultan Ahmed, getting rid of Abdul Ghaffar.
Well, that was a brilliant stumping. And good glove work, as Mudassar rightly said. Just pitched outside the off stump, and then by the time his foot came back, it was in the air when the bails were dislodged. As Abdul departs on 20. 7 Disticts are 83 for the loss of 5 wickets. Sultan Ahmed continues. He's picked up a couple of wickets. And he will be bowling to Farman Ali. Tries to hit hard, but straight to the fielder in the mid-on region for a single. Now we need to see how Mohsin reacts to Sultan. There's a slight field change being done by Sultan. There's a point being brought in. And this one slightly flighted, but couldn't connect cleanly. A dot ball, that's a very good ball indeed at this time. It's a misfield, slight misfield. They take one, they get back for the second. So the end of over number 9, 7 Disticts are 86 for the loss of 5 wickets. Manpreet is back again. He's just given away 5 runs for a wicket in his first over spell. And then as 7 Disticts are 86 for 5 with Mohsin on 42. He's a lone ranger there. As Manpreet gets ready from the Quater end. And beautifully picked up by Farman. The fielder coming under it. And what a catch Beautiful catch. I thought it was going over the boundary, but ran for good 50 meters and then picked up a good catch.
A brilliant running catch taken in the deep by Lakshman Sri Kumar. And good news for Colatta Chocolates is they have got rid of Farman, and Mohsin will be on the non-striker, and as per the new rules, though they have crossed each other, but the new batsman will be on strike this time. Farman Ali walks back after making just a single of 2 deliveries.
Manpreet back again, beaten. And so they ran across for a bye. So also the wicketkeeper does not collect it cleanly, Vishnu. And Mohsin has got another 4 deliveries to get some runs on board. Can they make their 100 mark? Needs to be seen. That's very well picked up. Very smart batting by Mohsin. A lovely boundary. Waited for it and then glided over the fine leg for a 4. You can't keep any fielders there. As 7 Disticts now move on to 91 for 6 with Mohsin closing on to his 50, batting on 46.
A clever piece of batting because it's a longer boundary on the leg side for Mohsin. So playing that cheeky shot and getting a valuable 4 runs. 3 balls, so 5 runs so far and a wicket. A very decent side, Colatta Chocolates. And a very disciplined, I must say, the way they play this game. Runs in Manpreet. Back of the hand, waited and dispatched over extra cover. Runs are coming from the blade of Mohsin.
A lovely shot, Mudassar. Waited and then picked it up well, just over the extra cover fence for a wonderful 6. And that brings on to his 50 as well, moves on to 52. And what a bright inning he has played. Very well executed. Just of 25 deliveries. He's been the backbone of the 7 Disticts. Another couple of balls to go from Manpreet. And Mohsin will be facing him. That's a wide delivery outside the leg stump.
Clearly, now the pressure is on the bowler after that boundary and a maximum. Bowling a quicker delivery down the leg, and umpiring has been excellent so far in this tournament. Manpreet runs in to bowl the 5th ball of this over. Once again, back of the hand, this time launched behind fine leg out of the park. Yet again, he goes after Manpreet. Mohsin on fire.
What a brilliant shot. He waited and then he picked it up so well. Just into the stands of the north stand. A beautiful 6. moves on to 58 now of 26 deliveries as 7 districts pass the 100 mark. They are 104 for 6 with the last delivery to come in. Needs to see now how Mohsin reacts to the last ball. And can Manpreet put a dot ball there? Hits it hard, but straight to the fielder. They cross over for a single. And that concludes the innings of 7 districts. They are 105 for 6 at the end of 10 overs.
Brilliant knock by Mohsin, who remained unbeaten on 59 of 27 deliveries. Expensive over by Manpreet Singh and helping 7 districts to cross that 100 mark. Mohsin, the opener for 7 districts, batted beautifully for his 59. No support he got from the other batters. It was Abdul Ghaffar chipping in with some runs, valuable runs of 20 in just 11 deliveries. And 9 extras have been conceded by Colatta. And they managed 105 in their allotted 10 overs, 7 districts.
Colatta Chocolates, they're bowling Gopa, none for 25. Sultan bowled well, 2 for 26. Manpreet, 2 for 23. Intizar bowled brilliantly, I thought, 2 for 12. And Ranjit Mani, none for 15. Just 9 extras, 105 for 6 is the 7 district score. Now it will be interesting to see how Colatta Chocolates come back and chase the inning.
So far, the story in the first innings, a brilliant shot by Mohsin. Then comes in Sultan, cleans up, and this time going down on one knee, taking those boundaries. Mohsin, slower delivery, well just catch taken at the fine leg. Scoring shots, the first of quick runs. One more batter departs. Intizar was pick of the bowler, getting rid of Almaz this time, trying to clear long on. Then came Abdul Ghaffar. Couple of runs from his blade and very strong Mohsin on his legs. So the brilliant wicket keeping skills shown by Vishnu. Veteran Lakshman running and taking the catch of Farman. Then this last over, couple of sixes and a boundary, ensured that 7 districts go past 100 mark. A brilliant shot over the fine leg by Mohsin. And at the end, they manage 105 for the loss of 6 wickets. And when we come after the break, Colatta Chocolates needs 106 to stay alive in this tournament. So stay tuned. We'll be back after a short break. We are back after a short break, and welcome to all of our viewers from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's CBFS S10 League quarterfinal number 3. Colatta Chocolates taking on 7 Disticts, winning the toss and inviting 7 Disticts to bat first. Colatta Chocolates were in control till the 9th over, but then those blazing shots from Mohsin made sure that 7 Disticts crossed the 100 mark, and they have posted 105 in their allotted 10 overs. And to take you further in the run chase, joining me in the com box is Mr. Mazhar Khan. Welcome to com box, sir.
Thank you, Mudassar. Hafiz Almas will be opening the bowling from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Ranjit and Vishnu are the 2 openers for Colatta Chocolates. Right arm medium pacer. Beautifully delivered, but well picked up. There's a fielder coming under it, and there's a wicket down. Very well bowled by Almas. It moved shade outside, and a good catch in the extra cover region. The first wicket goes for Colatta Chocolate. Their top batsman Ranjit Mani departs for 0 as he's caught by Haider of Almas. That's a big wicket for 7 Disticts. Walking back, dejected. Shinu is the new batsman coming in. Almas gets ready. As he moves in and bowls, this time again a good length delivery played in the mid wicket region for a single.
Early exit for Captain Ranjit Mani. It won't be an easy task for Colatta Chocolates. They need to play on the merit, and power play is very key. They need to make sure that they score at around 24 to 30 runs.
This one plays uppishly, takes the leading edge into the third man region for a single. That was Shino. So far, Almas has bowled brilliantly. Picked up a wicket on his first delivery. Walks back, coming in to bowl again. And this time it will be Hari Prasad facing Almas. Good start for 7 Disticts so far.
Nicely picked this time by Hari Prashant. Waited and dispatched towards the long on region. It was between.
That's a lovely shot, Mudassar. Very well picked up. Waited for it and punished it into the mid-wicket region for a boundary. And first boundary for the Colatta Chocolates. As Almas gets ready again from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end.
A wayward delivery this time, trying to bowl on the off stump. Misses completely wide.
Probably wanted to bowl a slower one, missed the line completely. Way outside the off stump for a wide single. Colatta Chocolates, not an exciting start for them. They have lost the first wicket on the first ball of the first over of that of Ranjit Mani. Up in the air, fielders coming under it. And taken by the keeper. Another wicket falls. There was a near collision. Lucky that the keeper was smart enough to get under the ball. There was no calling there between the two fielders. Another wicket falls. Hari Prashanth departs. Caught Farman, the wicket keeper, bowled Almas. Picked up his second wicket. Almas. Colatta Chocolates are in trouble. This one he wanted to hit into the mid-wicket region, took the leading edge, and the wicket-keeper and the fielder both nearly collided, but a good catch at the end. So 7 for 2. Hari Prashanth departs.
So 2 wickets in his first over, still a delivery to go. A slight movement, and he was not at all in the line. Hari Prashanth was playing that shot and taking the top edge. A well-judged catch taken by the wicket-keeper, and in comes yet another experienced batter in this lineup. Lakshman Srikumar, former UAE international top-order batter.
Yeah, he's been doing well in the local circuit. A seasoned player, Lakshman. His last time in the over, Almas. That's a beautifully delivered. Seemed a little out, moved a little outside the off stump. Lakshman tried to drive it, missed the line of the ball completely. Gathered by the keeper. End of the over number 1. Colatta Chocolates are 7 for 2 down. New bowler coming in from the Quater end. It's Abdul Ghaffar, who batted well. Got 20-odd runs for 7 Disticts. And he will be bowling to Shanto. Two wickets are down. 2 important wickets have fallen in the first over.
Ghaffar will bowl from Quater end. Shinto George on strike, and a slash towards the covered region. Ball racing like a tracer bullet towards the fence. First boundary from the blade of Shinto George.
Beautifully picked up. Hit it square of the bound and through the covers. A lovely shot, firmly struck by Shinto. And that's what I think Colatta Chocolates wanted to convey. They are good enough to bat. And the first delivery from Abdul Ghaffar has been punished for a boundary. short. And Shinto wanted to just heave it away on the onside, missed the line of the ball completely. Goes past his shoulder to the keeper. Abdul Ghaffar gets ready again, and he will be bowling to Shinto. This one again, a fast delivery, just beating the batsman with his pace and bounce. The CBFS S10 League quarter-final match between Colatta Chocolates and 7 Districts. Abdul, after being hit for a boundary on the first delivery, has bowled 2 dot balls so far. Up in the air, there's a fielder underneath, and he takes a clean catch. Another wicket falls, Shinto departs, Abdul Ghaffar picks up a wicket. So Colatta Chocolates are in all sorts of trouble. A good catch taken in the long off region as this one taken well, comfortably. So George departs on 5. Colatta Chocolates are 11 for 3 in their second over. Good spell by both the fast bowlers. Vishnu is the new batsman coming in to join Lakshman. As Abdul Ghaffar picked up a wicket. Vishnu Ramesh is the new batsman in. A right-hand batsman. And as Abdul Ghaffar in, at this one beautifully bowled. A lovely delivery. Came in slightly in the air. And literally yorked Vishnu. That's a good delivery. All sorts of things are happening. Colatta Chocolates are in trouble. I would say 3 down. Here's Abdul Ghaffar for the last time in his first over spell. Moves in and bowls. Again, there's another wicket down as this one is played into the extra cover region, straight into the fielder's hand, and Vishnu departs. So 4 down, Colatta Chocolates, and Abdul Ghaffar has picked up 2 wickets in his first over, just giving away 4 runs. It's 11 for 4 at the end of 2 wickets. Junaid walks in. On the other side, that was the last delivery of the second over. And Colatta Chocolates, all sorts of trouble. 11 for the loss of 4 top batsmen. And Haider will be bowling from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end.
They're missing the services of Taimur Ali here. Colatta Chocolates. The spin for the first time in this innings. It's Captain Haider Ali on the back foot, played towards the point. A quick single has been taken. A wayward throw survives Junaid Shamshu. I think all the 4 wickets were poor short selection.
And good bowling, I would say so. Mudassar, not only that, they bowled well on good line and length, and made sure that the batsmen make a mistake while forcing the ball into the long shots. But full marks to the 7 Disticts bowlers, I would say.
Junaid Shamshu, the new batter.
Very well bowled. Just came in slightly. And Junaid was just checked his shot at the last minute, plays it back to the bowler. That's a lovely catch in the mid-on region, beautifully taken. I thought it was going over the fence. All sorts of things are happening. Flighted delivery, and Junaid wanted to hit the ball right over the long-on fence, but the fielder judged it so well. Caught Almas, bowled Haider for 0. Another wicket down for Colatta Chocolates. A really bad start for them. 5 wickets are down for just 12 runs.
As we have seen, the ball is just stopping and coming on the bat. Once again, a poor short selection, I would say. Just came in, tried to play a couple of balls. Lakshman Srikumar, the other end, not at all happy. But Junaid Shamshu, just falling apart here in the quarter-final match. Colatta Chocolates, half of the side back in the hut. Score just 12. Comes in Sultan Ahmed.
Sultan has done well while bowling. He's picked up a couple of wickets for about 20-odd runs. And needs to be seen how he copes up to this excellent attack so far by 7 Disticts. This one goes past the bowler and they cross over for a single. So Lakshman has got a lot of responsibility on his shoulder now as he faces Haider. Left arm, slow spinner. And this one a little short. He goes back and cuts it into the extra cover region just for a single. The Colatta Chocolates have to consolidate from here as Haider, for the last time of his first over, and this one turned and Sultan had no clue about it. A dot ball to end the over. Colatta Chocolates are 14 for 5 at the end of 3 overs. Good going by 7 Disticts. They have taken the top cream batsman out. 5 down for just 14 runs. Shahid is the new bowler from the Quater end, and he will be bowling to Lakshman. Tapped it on the point region, no run. Just a third man, a point, a cover on the fence, an extra cover, a mid-off, a long on, a mid-wicket, a square leg, and a fine leg. That's the field placement as Shahid in again and drives firmly. There's a fielder there into the extra cover region, a single to Lakshman.
Full in control in this match, 7 Disticts. The bowling has been brilliant. And it's now up to Sultan and Lakshman Srikumar. But it looks like a tough task from here.
They need to have a partnership from here. It's well bowled, just goes past his bat, a dot ball. Seven Disticts are right on the top of the game. Exceeding the good catches. Mudassar, lovely catch, the last one taken on the fence. And this one again a bit short, and Sultan wanted to heave it away on the onside, missed the line of the ball completely, gathered by the keeper, though a little untidily.
They were brilliant in the field, whether it's the ground fielding or the catching. The bowling fielding has been up to the mark so far in this innings.
One has to apply from here. Yes, next delivery from Shahid. This one again beautifully bowled, a slow one. Wrapped him on the pads, on the onside, no question of an appeal. A dot ball. Current run rate is just 3.91. Just we're coming to the conclusion of the 4th over now. Colatta Chocolates are 15 for the loss of 5 wickets. A brilliant spell of bowling. This one again hits on the pad of Sultan. They cross over for a single, for a leg by. End of the over number 4. Colatta Chocolates are 16 for the loss of 5 wickets. We are back again. Sultan will be facing Haider. A brilliant spell. The first over spell he bowled, 1 for 3 runs. And now he's back again with his left arm. Spin. And this one high in the air. It's over the fence. A good shot by Sultan. Waited and just picked it up well. Came down the wicket and hit hard. That is a good 6 for him to start off with. Here's Haider from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. 1 for 3 runs. 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 1 for 3 ru This one is hit hard again. Beautiful shot through the mid-wicket for a boundary. Loose delivery, slow one. He waited and hit hard for a boundary.
Started off well in this over. Sultan Ahmed getting 10 runs. A crucial over. Looking to go after left-arm orthodox bowler Haider Ali. There's a change in the field. A sweeper cover comes in and the fine leg goes back. Deep fine leg, deep square leg, deep mid-wicket and long on. On the leg side, the fielder patrolling the boundary.
Just for a single this time. Couldn't medal it properly. So, good over so far for Colatta Chocolates. Haider is trying to ensure that not many runs scored. And this time it is Lakshman, a quick single, a shy at the keeper's end. Needs to be seen. That's good running. He's home. So Sultan Ahmed batting on 12, and he will be facing to Haider. Colatta Chocolates are 28 for the loss of 5 wickets. Welcome Nishant in the com box. And this one again a short pitch delivery, hit hard, but there is a fielder there to cover that. They take one, they get back for the second. And now at the last delivery left from Haider, and he will be bowling to Sultan again, who's batting on 14. And that one is stumped. Very sensibly bowled. He knew that Sultan was coming out and trying to hit him hard. Just bowled through his legs, and well, good keeping by the keeper. And Sultan departs. Colatta Chocolates are now 6 down for 30. In trouble, I would say. Stump Farman, bowled Haider for 14. Colatta Chocolates 30 for 6. Haider has finished a good spell. 2 for 17 in his 2 overs. Just Lakshman is hanging in there. Didn't get many deliveries to face though. Batting on 4 of 6. Akhil is the new batsman. Goes back and cuts it. There's a fielder there in the extra cover region for a single.
Yes, that last over producing some runs. 14 of them. Otherwise, their run rate was really pretty much in doldrums, going on at about 4 and over.
So Zamir continues from the Quater end. Left arm again. And this one, Akhil didn't know as it turned and went to the keeper. So it seems Colatta Chocolates in all sorts of trouble, Nishant.
Absolutely, they are more than in trouble right now. Beautifully bowled. Bit of turn there, just putting it in front of the fielder at cover point for a single.
They have fielded well so far, 7 districts. Taken some good catches. Whatever went into the air has been grabbed. And some good bowling. And this one is again stamped. What's happening there, Nishant?
I think they're just replicating the mistakes of future matches here. They're trying to go hard at the ball. And this pitch is slightly different from the other tracks on the square, where the grass that is rolled onto the pitch still is a little abrasive in nature. It's not as smooth as the other wickets are.
Well, they should have. They're good cricketers. They should have applied themselves based on how the wicket is behaving. And now they are 32 for 7. As Zamir picks up a wicket, Lakshman departs, and Gopa Kumar comes in. This is the 6th over being bowled, and full marks to 7 districts. They never gave up anything except for 1 over, which was a bit expensive. Other than that, they bowled extremely well and took all the catches and the stumps as well.
Yes, the wicketkeeper has been quite sharp behind the stumps. I think for Colatta, it's a matter of... oh, beautiful delivery.
That turned sharply. Very well bowled. That's something we hardly see in Sharjah, Nishant.
Big turn there. It's a matter of just salvaging some respect here. Try and bat out 10 overs, don't get bowled out. And Gopa, once again beaten by the turn. 6 overs bowled, 32 for 7. And looks like Mudassar is ready for a sideline interview. Let's head across to him and see what he has got for us in store.
Hello and welcome to the sidelines, and with me is a special guest, I would say, and one of my good manager. He used to be a very good opener and a wicket keeper, now managing the Colatta, and things doesn't look good.
Yeah, I mean, it has changed the way we have played this tournament. We have always, what do you say? It's been a one-sided game for us while batting or while chasing. But this innings was not expected from the experience. It's
But so far the season, and next there was well in the DCC tournament, the T10 format, missing the services of Taimur Ali.
Oh yeah, I mean, coming to the point of Taimur, he is being really missed. He in all the matches he gave us a brilliant start and very free flow batting, and that took off a huge burden from the top order, where the new batsman could go and settle down and then take the time to score, because he was scoring from the first ball itself. And yes, we had a good feather in our hat with Bukatir being Bukatir champions 50 over, but that was only feather. We have been here now for last 1.5 years. The team is settled. It's a good settled team. We as management expect our players, to stand up to the expectations. They show the glimpses of being champions, but somewhere we are losing our way. Need to find out where it is and accordingly manage our next coming tournaments.
And talking about the composition of the side, for Colatta to getting some young blood in the team because we have but it's time to get some new blood.
Um, New blood in the sense of young blood, if you are talking, or the not so recognized players. So yes, young blood we are considering. We will be looking into it, but there are some names which are through Colatta they have come up into the stage. Like if you look at Shinto, or if you look at Akhil Das, they were not in the name of the circuit over here. Now they have proved as well, about the capability. So yes, we keep searching, that talent where we can recognize and give them a platform where we can they can perform. But again, it's up to the players to grab the opportunity with both the hands. Like Taimur was not, he was performing when he came, and then when we offered him, he grabbed the opportunity with both the hands. I mean, today he was initially said that he's not a T10 player, but look at the way he has played the last 4 games that played for us. I mean, amazing innings, all the innings, proper shots all around the ground. As you correctly said, Lakshman, Kicha, Ranji, now Ranju, they have been in the circuit for a long time. So they are there just to guide the youngsters or the newbies who are joining us, to show the path. I believe 50-over format, when others were not able to adjust, we had enough time to get back into the game. When others were hurrying up, we had enough time to get back into the game. We could win the tournament. T20, T20, they play a lot, but here it changes. Now today itself, when we looked at the pitch, we felt it's a bit wet. We thought we'll ball, but I think now the pitch is completely behaving in a totally different way, where our batsmen are losing the way. But they should have just maintained the composition, understood what's happening at least with the first 2 wickets, and we should not be at 7 down. We should be 3 down. Okay, low score, fine, but there should be a fight coming up, which I need to talk to the lads.
You can see the frustration of a man. Definitely not a good performance looking at the way you have been doing in the tournament. What is next for Colatta? If we talk about the cricket, what is the event, what you are looking forward in the domestic circuit?
As in my last interview, and that's what our proprietor owner Bipin Jacob's idea is. Colatta will be a team which has to be recognized, not on the UAE circuit as if a hunt team actually. So we would be giving the chances, where the players deserve, as you correctly recognize or identified that now we are going for the young blood as well. We'll be bringing in some youngsters who are not getting chance but a platform. So the idea is to create first of all a team where we don't want to have a wide circuit of players. We have 25-30 squad. No, we want to be a small bunch of players, 15 to 18, where we keep rotate. Give enough chances, but if that's not been utilized, then we need to get in the players who can grab the opportunity with both the hands and go forward. So Colatta going forward will be part over here. We'll be continuing the journey. Sharjah Stadium is always, gives goosebumps. From the time we have been watching on the TV, being here itself is an amazing feeling. So same goes with Mr. Bibin as well. So we'll be continuing the journey as Colatta, and we will be looking at how do we take it forward and with what composition.
And talking about talent and the platform given to the boys, what do they? A very in Colatta showcases talent. You find and
So we have right now a couple of names been identified. Now Manpreet is already being considered in UAE camp. After his brilliant innings in the finals of Quater, is considered again in the UAE camp. Now, as per the likes, there are likes. Lakshman used to play for UAE, so I don't know whether he'll be considered. But look at Akhil, Junaid, Gopu, they are all are there. So anybody can knock. I mean, Gopu was best bowler in Bukhatir League, T50. So he has time and again performed and given his shown his talent. So ask me, I cannot point out a particular player. Each is a match winner, you know. Let it be Ranjit Mani, let it be Vishnu Ramesh, let it be Intizar Ali. I mean, you know, look at the way Intizar has bowled throughout the innings, throughout all the matches for us. So each player has contributed, but I think something over there that, you know, where the selectors should see, okay, this guy is consistent. We as a team should perform so that, you know, we keep winning championships so that the players are recognized, which I think is what we will be focusing on for going forward.
And a last question before giving you a break. Is it easy to manage the team, or is it easy to behind the stumps and do the job?
You have me. I've been leading a team, but trust me, that's much more easier. You know, by standing behind the wicket, guiding the team, you know, and sitting out and getting frustrated sometimes during this kind of conditions. But and that's that. But this is in a challenging role. And that's why I took it up. When Bibin said that, no, he has his travel plans are pretty exhaustive. So he said, Anup, we need you. I think it is a challenge. It is a challenge, very honestly. But yes, you know, I'm trying to live up to it.
But I believe this job is better for you because there are no fractures I could see on your finger. So that was Anup Unitan, and it was to you, Anup.
Thank you.
So that's all we have from the sidelines. Over to you in the comm box, Nishant.
Thank you, Madhur sir, for that lovely interview. Wicket has fallen there. Almas has picked up 3 wickets. They need 63 runs from 14 deliveries. Colatta Chocolates, as Zamir continues from the Quater end. He has picked up 1 wicket for 5 runs.
Another very good over from Zamir here. Last ball of the over. No timing on that shot. Again, just a single. So he finishes 2 overs, 1 for 6. The fumble won't do any damage. 8 overs bowled, it's 45 for the loss of 8 wickets.
Just 2 deliveries, 2 overs left now. 61 required. A tall task for Colatta Chocolates. Full marks to 7 Disticts. Bowled well, fielded well. And Zamir is coming for the second time. He's picked up a wicket for 6 runs so far.
In fact, he just finished his spell. It's Ghaffar who is back in the attack. 2 for 4. He also picked up 2 wickets in his first over. The first 2 overs where Colatta really lost the plot completely.
And mind you, Almas has also picked up 3 wickets.
Big swing and a miss. Dot ball.
Good delivery to start the over by Abdul Ghaffur. And he bowled brilliantly. First time out in the first over. Picked up a couple of wickets. A good win coming through for 7 Disticts to enter the semi-finals.
Yes, they'll be very pleased with what they've done. It has been a fantastic performance so far. Slanted across, looking to cut it away, missing it completely. Another dot ball. Colatta, remember, are the Quater champions.
Well, I think they missed the trick today while chasing the runs. They were too hard on the deliveries, I suppose. But full marks to the 7 District side. They bowled brilliantly. They moved the ball, they seamed the ball, and good catches taken.
Now into the body this time. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal on that one. Leg buys.
What a game of cricket, Nishant. Pakistan versus England, the test match.
It was phenomenal. Everybody was criticizing the pitch, the approach of the teams in the first 2 days. And then all of a sudden, the match went into a situation where definitely there was absolutely no way going into the final day the match was ending in a draw.
I think a great leadership by Ben Stokes. The way they went after the bowling on the third day, or the fourth day rather, and gave them a chance to win. But I think the English bowlers, knowing very well that the docile wicket, they bowled their hearts out. And a good test match to witness.
Once again, Jamie Anderson showing why he is a legend of the game.
Just imagine a 40-year-old bowling his heart out and picking 4 wickets.
Just get a feeling that in the last couple of sessions, or session and a half probably, on the final day, Pakistan probably were slightly on the defensive, and that cost them the game.
Well, at lunchtime, they were very well placed. And then a couple of wickets fell after lunch, and that's where I think they tried to, they put their shutters down, and that was their downfall. It was very, very difficult to, on the last day of the wicket, the ball was seaming. There was a movement in the air, and full marks to the English bowlers. They just, and this one again, Abdul Ghafoor misses the wicket, just past the wicket, I would say. He nearly bowled him.
Excellent delivery to finish the over. Excellent finish to the over. Just, I think, 1 run off the bat there. It's 47 for 8 after 9.
Last over coming up, and this one hit through the covers. There's a fielder there. They take one, they get back for the second. Great work by the 7 Disticts team. Just 5 deliveries left.
Yes, Lahiru Sundarwan bowling this over. Just a little bit of fun. And looks like Gopa, his bat has covered more distance than the ball that he hit. "50 up." So they've outscored Future Mattress.
It flew up in the air. Maybe he needs to change his gloves, but then again, this is the last over. Just a few deliveries left. Lahiru. Manpreet will be facing him. This one is hit. A single. And just 3 deliveries left now. So Colatta Chocolates will be out of the tournament, going down to 7 Disticts. And this one is hit into the mid-wicket region, over the fence. And that's a beautiful shot, well picked up. Waited for it and picked up the ball well. So Gopa gets into act now, but I thought it was too late. None of the top batsmen of Colatta Chocolates managed to stay there and get runs on board. But again, well done to 7 Disticts.
Yes, they've been on point, absolutely on point right from the word go. Swing and a miss again. Appeal for a stumping. Umpire doesn't seem to be bothered. That is a dot ball. So final delivery of the game. 7 districts will go into the semi-finals. Gopa has hit it way up in the air, and that has come very close to us. 6 to finish things off.
A short delivery and punished. That was too late though, as Colatta Chocolates end their innings on 63 for the loss of 8 wickets. A good win by 7 Disticts by 42 runs. And they move on to the semi-finals of the Sharjah S10 CBFS tournament.
Yes, they'll be very, very pleased with this effort. But Colatta Chocolates, they will probably get some time to go to the drawing board. Only 2 batsmen reaching double figures. 14 for Sultan, 25 unbeaten for Gopal. Look at the number of ducks, 3 of them, 3 fives in between. And that was about it. 63 for the loss of 8 wickets in their allotted 10. This bowling card will be a pretty picture indeed. Look at those numbers there. The 3 bowlers, Abdul and Shahid and Zamir. Economy rates absolutely brilliant. Almas 8, also pretty good. Haider 8.5. That is because he conceded 14 in that final over, and of course that 16-run over from Lahiru, not quite mattering in the end either. That's the story of the game. Colatta Chocolates winning the toss, electing to field 7 districts, putting up 105 for the loss of 6 wickets, thanks to Mohsin, who carried his bat and scored an unbeaten 59 of 27 deliveries. Intezar bowled well, but I think towards the end they conceded runs which probably hurt them a lot. In reply, they could muster only 63, thanks to a very good collective bowling performance by 7 districts. 7 districts win by 42 runs. That's the match coming up. TVSL will take on Karwan in match number 33 of the S10 League here. We'll dive into a short break. When we come back, we'll have Mudassir with the post-match presentation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation of the quarter-final number 3 of SkyExtend.net CBFS S10 League, powered by Fan Code. And moving ahead, I would like to thank the Sharjah Cricket Council and all the people behind and for the support in hosting this level of tournament. And we would also like to thank our sponsor, Title sponsor SkyExchange.net. Powered by sponsor and official streaming partner FanCode. Event partner TCM. Associate sponsor Avasuk.com. And merchandise partner 7 Disticts. The match was played between the Colatta Chocolates and the 7 Disticts, winning the toss and inviting 7 Disticts to bat first. They were in big trouble, but a good partnership between Abdul Ghaffar and Mohsin made sure they reached around 105. Then when the chase started, it was all about 7 Disticts bowlers. And joining me in the presentation party is the match referee, the smart-looking Tehsin Javed. And the man of the player of the match goes to Mohsin for his brilliant 58 of 27 balls. फिर माशाल्लाह से काफ़ी बढ़िया नॉक विकेट्स एक तरफ से गिर रहे थे, तो क्या प्रेशर था क्योंकि एक बड़े प्लेटफॉर्म पे खेल रहे हैं आप शारजा स्टेडियम में पहली बार, वो भी इस सीज़न में?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह पहले तो जी अल्लाह ताला ने ये मैन ऑफ द मैच करवाया आज के मैच में। पिच थोड़ा डिफ़िकल्ट था, ग्रिप हो रहा था बॉल, और साथ साथ डिफ़िकल्ट पिच होने की वजह से साथ साथ आउट भी हो रहे थे, लेकिन माइंड में यही था कि एंड तक जाना है और एंड तक खेलना है, तो एंड तक खेलें और अल्लाह ताला ने कामयाबी दी है।
और कितना एंजॉय कर रहे हैं आप यूए सर्किट में खेलना?
जी बिल्कुल जी, ये बड़ी ज़बरदस्त प्लेटफॉर्म है और लड़कों के लिए, यंगस्टर के लिए ख़ास तौर पे, और इस तरह के इवेंट जो हैं वो लड़कों के लिए बहुत अच्छे हैं।
All the best and well played. Thank you. So that was Mohsin, the player of the match. That's all we have from the presentation, and do stay with us because there's one more match lineup, quarterfinal number 4 between Karwan CC and TVSL. So we'll be joining you after a short break.